I feel like we have been a little theologically lax around here. So in order to remedy that situation, I have decided to bring in the theological big guns this morning. This morning I have brought to us Dr. Seuss. Oh, the thinks you can think. Oh, the thinks you can think up if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going by. And you don't have to stop. You can think about schlop. Schlop, schlop, beautiful schlop with a cherry on top. You can think about gloves. You can think about snubs. You can think a long time about snubs and their gloves. You can wonder, how long is the tail of a zong? There are so many things that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the rinker think? Think left and think right, and think low and think high. Oh, the thinks you can think up, if only you try. Oh, the thinks you can think up, if only you try. That's what I think you and I should do this morning. We should try to think up some things, imagine some things, not silly things like guffs and schlops and snubs and zongs and rink thinker finks. You and I have the opportunity to think about and to imagine beautiful things, important things, things of eternal significance, life-changing things. You and I have the privilege to imagine and to think together with the Lord about what could be. We must imagine what could be. And the reason we must imagine is because you and I act to bring about what we imagine. So we must imagine, so we act. Because as followers of Christ, we are also called to be people of action in this world. I'm going to stop the video now. I have just one question for you to think about before we get into the message this morning. And the question is this: how are imagining and acting connected in your life? How are imagining and acting connected in your life? Think about that. What's the connection? Is there a connection? And after you've had an opportunity to think about that and to discuss it, I'm going to ask you to read the verse again for this morning. It's John chapter 21, verse 25. So when you've finished answering the question and reading the verse, let's come back and talk about imagining part 2.